I took the job because the pay didn't make sense. It was a night shift security position at a small municipal records building, 3 nights a week. No experience required. No interview. Just a phone call asking if I could start immediately. That should have been my first red flag. When I showed up, the supervisor didn't give me a tour. He handed me a badge, a flashlight, and a single sheet of paper. "Read this carefully," he said, "and don't improvise." Then he left. The paper was titled Night Shift Rules. I thought it was a joke. Rule 1. Do not leave the security room between 1:11 a.m. and 1:17 a.m. The first night was quiet, too quiet. No cars outside, no movement on the cameras. The building felt empty in a way that didn't feel normal, like it was holding its breath. At exactly 1:11 a.m., every monitor froze. Not black, frozen. The clock on the wall stopped ticking. Then I heard footsteps outside the security room, slow, measured, like whoever it was knew exactly where I was sitting. I didn't move. At 1:17 a.m., everything went back to normal, except one thing. One camera now showed someone standing directly outside my door. I opened the door. The hallway was empty. Rule 2. If you hear your name over the intercom, do not answer. The next night, at 2:34 a.m., the intercom clicked on. "Hello?" Then it said my name, perfectly, in my own voice. I didn't respond. I just stared at the camera feed until it shut off on its own. When I looked back at the rules paper, there was a new line at the bottom, handwritten, Rule 3. Do not respond to the second voice. I don't remember writing it. By the third night, I noticed the photos on the wall, framed pictures of past night guards. Every single one had the same start date format. None had an end date. At 3 a.m., the elevator bell rang. Rule 4. If the elevator opens on floor 4, do not look inside. There is no floor 4. I watched the camera instead. The elevator doors opened to pure darkness. Something leaned forward, close enough that I could see its smile stretch wider than it should. The doors closed by themselves. Another rule appeared. Rule 5. If you see yourself on the cameras, you are already late. That's when I noticed the security room feed. My chair was empty. I wasn't there, except on one screen. The timestamp said tomorrow night. The version of me on the screen slowly turned and looked directly at the camera and smiled. At 4:44 a.m., the pen on the desk moved by itself. It wrote the final rule. Rule 6. When your replacement arrives, do not warn them. At 5 a.m., there was a knock on the door. A guy stood there, younger than me, nervous. "First night," he said. "Anything I should know?" The hallway lights flickered. The cameras shut off one by one. I folded the rules paper and put it in my pocket. Then I stepped aside and let him in.